Time Lord Victorious is a multi-platform Doctor Who story launching in September 2020 with products and experiences releasing even until January 2021. Products such as books and comic books, audio dramas, and even escape rooms and games all help to tie into the overall narrative of the story. Multi-platform stories can be extremely expensive, so I've been making a series of videos putting together all of the products that have been announced and working out the cheapest way to experience the story. In my last video, I went through every single product announced, and how I thought that we had the most complete release schedule for the event. However, there was a few comments that mentioned that I had missed out Big Finish's final contribution, which hadn't been announced yet, and not long after, they went ahead and announced it. So thank you to those viewers who drew this to my attention. Big Finish had called this a special release, and the reason that it's special is because it's Big Finish's first ever commissioned for vinyl story. It's called Echoes of Extinction, and will release for vinyl first. It contains 2 stories that can be listened in either order and form a greater narrative. And despite Time Lord Victorious being a multi-Doctor event, this is the first product that actually has 2 of the original actors in the role, being Paul McGann as the 8th Doctor and David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. It appears that when they were recording this, that both of these actors only had access to their half of the script, with Paul McGann saying that he's read it twice and he still doesn't understand it. And he said that he was even more confused the second time he read it. So it definitely seems like an interesting story that when you listen to the second story will begin to make sense. Other members of the cast include Arthur Darvill, who was Rory Williams in Doctor Who, Bern Gorman, who was in Torchwood, and Mina Anwar, who was in the Sarah Jane Adventures. But it's highly unlikely they will be reprising their roles, and more likely that they'll be playing entirely new characters. What I find interesting about this product is that it will launch in selected UK Asda stores on the 27th of November. And since it's exclusive to Asda, it doesn't look like you'll be able to order it online from anywhere. It seems like you will have to go to one of these Asda stores in person and purchase it there. And this means that we haven't received a price for it yet, but because it's vinyl, I think we can expect a price of around £20. The Minds of Magnox, which is another product that had been announced for Time Lord Victorious, also has a vinyl edition, and this has a retail price of £19.99. However, don't worry if you don't have the means to listen to vinyl. It will be coming digitally, but the digital download of the story releases a week later on the 4th of December 2020. And this can be pre-ordered from the Big Finish website for £8.99. Now you can see why this is a special release for them, because it is their first story that they released specifically for vinyl, with the 2 adventures being on either side of the vinyl. But I'm glad that they are making this available as a digital download, and they probably know as well that the digital download will be purchased more times than the vinyl. So to add this into the greater narrative, to me this definitely seems like it will be a primary story element, unlike say the collector's figures. So I've added £8.99 to both the physical and digital totals, because yes, the vinyl will be the physical copy, but the majority of people will be downloading this digitally because they don't have the means to listen to vinyl. And I expect the vinyl to be at least double the price, but if they reveal a price for the vinyl edition, I'll be sure to mention it in a future video. Since this item can be downloaded digitally, the price to receive every other item that I've called a primary story element as a digital edition is £57.63. And adding this digital download to the physical total results in a total of £90.92. And this is much like Big Finish's Short Trips, Master Thief and Lesser Evils, which is only available digitally. What I've called the secondary story elements remains unchanged for the time being, and to listen to my complete rundown of all these products, you can watch the video here. So all in all, I've counted 31 products now, and James Goss, the producer of Time Lord Victorious, has stated that there were around 30 products, and all of the licensees involved are accounted for here. We just need to wait for the reveal of what Escape Hunt's escape room is and Maze Theory's games are. So I think that surely we're getting as close to the full narrative as we can here before September 2nd's launch. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, make sure you click like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when there's another Time Lord Victorious video. I'll be sure to update this with any more announcements on Escape Hunt or Maze Theory. And I will be doing another video before the launch, describing what I will be doing for Time Lord Victorious. And as these products release, I'll be doing some reviews as well. If you want to support our channel, you can do so by going to coffee.com/skybotfilm, or you can tip us the price of a coffee, which you've set to £2. And this is so we can get better equipment and make better videos for you guys. So with all that said and done, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!